Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, happy Monday everybody, hope you had a relaxing weekend behind you and that you're looking forward to get your week started. But first we have a brand new Galactic challenge to take care of, so let's take a break from the daily grind of Conquest and do the fleet challenge. So as always I'll cover the modifiers, the feats, and then show you the battles that can get you max rewards quite easily. If you're just interested in battles, as always there'll be YouTube chapters below so you can skip through to the battle you're interested in. But otherwise, let's just start off with the modifiers. So the global one for Jakku is the last stand. So this is the one where your guys as well as the enemies, they get some bonuses and stuff, but mainly the first time each ship falls below 25% health, that ship will gain damage immunity. Now luckily that damage immunity can be dispelled, so obviously when your Millennium Falcon with its basic can dispel it and finish off the enemy, or as well Cassian's got a dispel and Y-Wing on its special attack as well, so you can get around this damage immunity whenever it does pop up over on the enemy side. And then the front deflectors bit, not really paying a whole attention to it, to be honest. It doesn't do a whole lot, some protection up, whatever. The odds modifier for the rebels, so this is a good one because it kind of gives you, whenever you critical hit, it gives you a chance to attack again. And obviously we do have the critical feats, spoiler alert, I guess I should have said, we have critical hits feat in this challenge, so definitely the modifier will help us with that. And then the fearless fortitude, the modifier for resistance, it's not a whole lot, to be honest, not worth really mentioning. It doesn't do a whole lot for the resistance fleet, I think, anyways. Now, in terms of feats, you have to complete the battle after scoring 30 critical hits, and then as well complete the battle after attacking out of turn 20 or more times. So with these critical hits as well as attacks out of turn, that's where that player modifier that we do get for our rebel ships comes in handy. Have a chance to attack again when you critically hit, which means you can critically hit again and so on. So it was actually very straightforward to do it. And then win while fielding 3 rebel ships. Funny enough, this is still bugged. I think this is like for 2-3 months it's been like this now. You actually need 5 rebel ships to get this done. I actually tested it before recording. I just threw in like negotiator with 3 rebel ships, the rest Galactic Republic, and I wasn't credited the defeat for the rebel fleet. So you definitely need 5 rebel ships. You can still get it done like you know, usually with Malevolence or something. So speaking anyway of the fleets, first I'll do home one, full rebel fleet, very easy, straightforward. And then the second one I'll do Malevolence. Malevolence seems to be like the best kind of fleet for these challenges where you have to do some different faction ships. You just put Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droids, and then whatever ships you need for the feat, and that's what I'll do. And you know, hopefully we'll get those done as well quite easily. Raiders fleet itself, it's a kind of an easy one. Doesn't look like their abilities are maxed out, so the Star Fortress never really taunts, so I'm not sure really what's happening. However, Resistance X-Wing does, you know, put a lot of damage out there. I was quite surprised. So this is my home one fleet. Obviously, if you do have Profundity, I would imagine it's much easier. Same thing with Outrider, it deals damage on its basic like 4 times. So you can get those crits going and things like that. But I just try to do a little bit more kind of friendly home one rebel fleet for most common ships where you have Falcon. You start with Biggs and Y-Wing, and then I'm bringing in Cassian, Bistan, and then both Phoenix ships as well. But you know, namely really Cassian is good, the other ones are just whatever you've got. To be honest, let's roll the footage and hop into battle now. So there we go. So it looks like they're going after Biggs first, that's fine. Unfortunately these guys are kind of resisting a lot. So getting target locks to land on them, these guys, is very difficult. Anyway, let's put Falcon in hiding, try to get rid of the deflector shield on the enemies, because otherwise they will gain foresight when they get a turn, and then they can use, when they use special ability with foresight, they will be reducing the cooldown of Holdo maneuver. That's what, just going after X-Wing there, try to get him down. Okay, there we go, getting attacks out of turn with Falcon, nice, and as well the player modifier. They're bringing in Rebel Y-Wing. Alright, that's actually good because the smaller amount of resistance ships they have, longer it will take them to get to Holdo maneuver. Because obviously with the 30 critical hits and 20 attacks out of turn. It's a really stall harder challenge, to be honest. I'm not really trying to defeat these guys too quickly. Same thing, that's why I want to bring in Cassian as well, so you can dispel those deflector shield from the enemies. I did bring in Phantom first, so I could bring in back-to-back reinforcements, and now that I have 5 ships, we can quickly burn these guys down. But again, not trying to defeat them too fast, I'm just kind of taking my time here, stalling the battle, especially with critical hits, obviously without any feat tracker. During the battle, you have no idea did you do it or not. That's why I'm delaying my ultimate with Home 1, because I just want to a little bit stall the battle, let them bring another reinforcement if they want, just so that I have more targets for those critical hits to be done. They're a little bit healing up, but it doesn't matter. Again, let's go ahead. That's what I'm saying. Resistant X-Wing with special attack. Ooh, that was a big hit. Anyway, finished it. I'm just going to bring in now another reinforcement. So again, stalling the battle. I'm really holding off onto my ultimate unless I really need it. Alright, looks like I'll lose Big Z in a moment. So let's just try and get their Y-Wing, their Star Fortress down. There we go. Damage immunity can be dispelled with the basic from Falcon, so not a problem at all. Getting lots of attacks out of turn here, lots of critical hits. So I think we should be good now for defeat. Okay, their Falcon's in hiding, so I'm bringing in now another reinforcement. So actually I will make use of my own reinforcement this time, just because I did want to pull really my ultimate there. I just wanted to stall the battle, let them bring in as many reinforcements as they can, just to make sure I get all feats here done in a single battle. 3 rebel ships, as just a reminder, you need 5 rebel ships to get this done, and all the other feats, attacks out of turn and critical hits done very easily just with your standard Home 1 fleet, no issues whatsoever. If for some reason you can't get rebels to work, or you don't have them as well, another one, Malevolence is a good one. You just need Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, and then 5 rebel ships, not 3, because otherwise you will not be credited for the rebel feat. The good thing about all this in Malevolence is this is really only thing what you need, because you can keep summoning your Vulture Droids, so you're never out of buzz droids and things like that. But I'm going to take similar approach like with my rebel fleet. I'm just going to try a little bit stall out here. I'm not trying to take them out too fast. But anyway, let's get this overcharge going, and then we can get the buzzes out, and then we'll try and take out Scavenger Falcon first here, because it's we can do some nice damage, I would imagine. So just basics here. They already got buzz droids, so I'm going to save my buzz droids abilities for the next turn. Alright, they've got some deflector shield again, so I'll bring in Cassian so I can dispel the deflector shield. And let's call an assist here. Here we go. We're getting nice attacks out of turn, as well as some critical hits. But again, without feat tracker, hard to say. Did I get 30 critical hits? Did I get 20 attacks out of turn? Probably attacks out of turn, because of the Vulture Droid shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe more the critical hits feat, I think, maybe will be a little bit more challenging to pull off with Malevolence. So you may need to do it a couple of times, but the name of the game is stall harder, as always with the fleet challenges. But as you can see, I'm getting a good amount of critical hits, so possibly I did get it done. I'm not sure. Again, no feat tracker, no idea. Again, just kind of here delaying the battle. I'm not putting any buzz droids on Y-Wing. I just wanted to survive longer, so I have a target to hit and hopefully get those critical hits done as well. I lost Hyena Bomber, doesn't matter at this point. Let's just go ahead and bring in another tank. I'm going to bring in my own Y-Wing here. There we go. Alright, so attacks out of turn I don't think should be a problem, even with the rebels, but I think I'm getting good amount here of critical hits, so hopefully it was 30. Let me know if somebody's actually counting how many I'm getting. I did speed up the footage a bit, otherwise these battles will take too longer, but especially now that I have a Rebel Y-Wing here, you know, calling Falcon to assist and stuff, was getting quite a lot of critical hits. Now they did get to hold the maneuver, but doesn't matter. We'll finish them off, because we both lost capital ships, but I do have all these Vulture droids out now. I do have rebel ships, so I'm getting some assists now from Falcon. There we go, more critical hits in there. Going after Poe first, he's the bigger threat here. You know, his special attack can do nice big damage, and let's just go ahead, finish off their Falcon. There we go, just kind of stalling the battle here. I'm not putting any buzzes on him, because I really want to make sure that they survive as long as possible. I did put no buzzes because I think I've had enough, so I'll just go ahead, finish it off, and there we go. Also Malevolence gear with 5 rebel ships, getting the job done, with hopefully all the feats done as well. And that's really it. So no matter what fleet you choose, I think today's challenge is all about stalling the battle, not finishing them off too fast, just to make sure, especially for those 30 critical hits, you get it done. Alright guys, so that's all for today's video. Hope you find it useful and helpful, showing you how I got max rewards in today's challenge. Let me know how you guys are getting on in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.